At Fidelity, we see three major sustainable investing themes take shape in 2021. Firstly, decarbonization. At Fidelity, we use proprietary sustainability ratings to identify and evaluate the climate risk in the companies we invest in. In addition, we join investor initiatives like Climate Action 100+ in order to put more pressure on the large emitters. And as a company, we've set our own net zero ambition to achieve that across our operational carbon emissions by 2040. Secondly, employee welfare. Take the example of the global shipping industry. Fidelity assembled a coalition of 85 investors representing over $2 trillion of assets under management, and together we wrote to the United Nations to highlight the plight of over 400,000 seafarers who have been stuck at sea and have been unable to disembark because of COVID restrictions in their ports. We expect that going forward, companies will take much more attention and care on the welfare of their workers across their industry, their communities, and their supply chains. Finally, digital inclusion. Less than half the population in the developing nations has access to the internet. And even in wealthier nations, those living in rural areas or more remote areas have difficulty accessing increasingly common things like online government services and digital employment opportunities. Decarbonization, employee welfare, and digital inclusion. Put together, these three things could simply be represented as good corporate governance. At Fidelity, we think it's important that not only do we adopt these practices, but these are the practices of the companies that we invest in.